Hello, welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. We have done some work on the base, as you can kind of see from the outside. I made it all look pretty and uniform, and colored it even. Inside we have a nice looking interior, though it's not really heavily decorated, it's more functional than anything. We also have the ventilator in here still, which I don't think is really necessary, because of Koa having oxygen, but here we are. This is our new base, and we even have a basement section if we were to head down in this hole. However, before we head down there, I need to make sure I have some elevator blocks so we can actually get up and down. And alas, I have been letting this run for a while, and we have not gotten those made yet. Okay, let me go ahead and cancel those magnesium powders. That way the next thing can actually start crafting, which are those elevator blocks. So we have some materials we need to get together before we can actually head out and start killing things a little more efficiently, which means we need to grab more and more resources. Now, that's going to take another toll on this drill because I already went out and got some additional resources with this tool, and I'm not sure which one of these actually had some of the stuff in it. There we go. We can put blocks in that one. I think this one was for fuel and whatnot. Yes, it is. That one was for miscellaneous medical equipment and a boost, because why not? So while those elevator blocks are building, we can go ahead and put some of this stuff up in their proper chest. I'm sorry, proper cargo box, not chest. What's wrong with me? Alright, we got some miscellaneous stuff on us now as well, and I think those are going over here in the... So, like, miscellaneous stuff I don't really have a spot for, like spoiled food, sugarcane, and plant fibers can all exist over here in those two. Cargo boxes, we have our bed still. Good old stamina recovery, personal cargo box, which will have, well, when we get around to it, it'll have items in it that will be a quick, like, restart thing in the event we die. For now, it's just holding some of the starting stuff that we had. So let's go ahead and get these bullets out of here along with this elevator blocks, and we can go ahead and put them down in our base over here so we can get up and down quite easily. Bam. Done. Alright. Down we go. So what do we have going on down here? What we have going on down here is a ramp block that I was using temporarily to get in and out. And we have untextured blocks. Oops. Oh well. But yeah, down here will be essentially our farming area when we get enough of those blocks going. It also appears I need to retexture these two blocks there as well. But yeah, we have everything down here. It looks kind of nice and open. I might put a column in here as well, we'll see. But it's got a decent opening. It's underground. It's a good little bunker to hide out into if we have a major serious attack on our base and we need to hide somewhere temporarily to like recover our health. They won't be able to get us that easily. Now, while this is building more ammunition, I should probably tell it to stop so we can start making these charges. And this repair station. This repair station is going to be highly necessary before we can really continue too much. It's going to put this concrete block away while we wait. This repair station is going to be highly necessary. It's also highly new, so I don't know exactly how it works, but I do know that we need it to repair the durability on our drill, assault rifle, anything that has a durability to it. Our multi-tool does not appear to have a durability associated with it, so that's good. But, let's go ahead and get these drill charges in. What's with the red icon? Isn't that the base icon? Do they have a red icon in here? They do not. Why do they have a red icon there? Oh, went away. Okay. That was bizarre. You know, early access game might have been a leftover artifact from the fact I had a concrete block there and the base marker was still on it. Okay, so that's for hover vessels, which is something also we need to get into so we can start mining a bit more efficiently and faster than just having these T2 drills. I do have a blueprint available from the first time I played of a hover vessel, of a mining hover vessel, which we may use. However, we need to be level 10 for this because of the drills being level 10 required. If we were to head into our tech tree under hover vessel, The thing that we need specifically is this drill module, and I talked about it. So we got the cargo box and harvester module, but we don't have the drill module available. We do need to start unlocking some of this stuff though, like the hover engines, the hover booster. I don't think we need the hover engine 2x2, which I don't think is actually used in that build, but we have stuff here that we need to unlock, and without it, we will not be able to build that thing whatsoever. So we got some stuff there. Spotlights, I think regular lights we don't actually need, but apparently they auto unlocked. Okay. This hover vessel was not a military-based thing, so we don't have to worry about anything off of that tree. This thruster GV jet round 1x3x1 item appears to be new for hover vessels, but I don't think we need it at all. It takes an advanced CPU, which I believe takes material that we don't have access to just yet. Armor locker, SV, and HV. So small vessels and hover vessels. We'll pass on that for now. Back into the base, what do we have access to here? We should probably get a couple sentry guns and maybe a cannon turret up and running for base defense. You know what? I think I will get the cannon turret up and running. It should be enough to cover our butts here at this base for quite some time. Once we actually get a few made anyway. Do we have anything under tools we can actually get? Not really. Shotgun, sniper rifle, neither of those I'm really interested in at the moment. Not until we hit level 20 where we have access to the T2 shotgun. Anything under MISC? I really want the auto mining device T1 so we can start mining without having to go out and do it ourselves. We'll just have to go out and pick up and put fuel in every once in a while. But that doesn't become accessible until level 12. So, let's see, what does that really leave us? I guess we can start looking into getting some small vessel stuff, like the RCS, the thrusters. We'll have to wait for level 10 on that. The Gatling gun, the rocket launcher we also need, but again, level 10 requirement. Passenger seats we won't need because this is single player. There are no, as far as I'm aware, ways to get any additional help. We'll need the landing gear, and I'm kind of tempted to check out the armor locker. I don't know what it's for, but maybe we should get it. I'm gonna get it. Does that also unlock it here? It does. Okay, cool. Maybe that's why the lights was automatically unlocked too when we accessed that. Because I think we bought it elsewhere, didn't we? Alright, besides that, we should probably get a player sentry gun with our last 5 points, though we could keep it for level 10 unlocks, which, you know what, I think we will. We'll hold off on that for now. Alright, let's put the rest of these elevators into our box here, and is this constructor done yet? It is. So we got a repair station, we got some ammunition made up, I thought. Let's have it make up some more bullets, and let's, we would have a max of 6, but I think we'll just need about 3 for now. At least cannon turrets, and what does it need for ammo? What is the ammo type? 30mm. Okay, we can make 50 at a time. I'm going to make 500, 1,000 to 1,500 bullets, so that should be, I believe, 1 full magazine per cannon turret. I can't imagine we're going to get attacked too much, but in the event we are, I'll have it tell it to make 600 stacks of 50, which is 3,000 bullets. So that should be more than enough, and we should have enough ammunition now for assault rifle to actually head out to start killing some things. Us killing some things, by the way, should allow us to hit level 10 fairly quickly. That is the goal, anyway. Oh, and I've been having some audio desync issues in some of my videos. Hopefully it isn't too significant. I haven't really checked over the Empyrion ones, but I've had some reports of it being a problem. Now, I've done my best to realign some of the audio in some of the videos, but sometimes it doesn't work out that well. I've done some changes on DX Story to hopefully fix the issue as well. And it is actually one of the few episodes I've recorded after doing the changes, so we will definitely see if it gets fixed or not. What is going on here? I have no idea, but the Yules, or I'm sorry, mules, not Yules, can exist there. We are going to take on these raptors. Oh. Jetpack wasn't on. Alright. Alright, we should probably get some healing going on. Ow. Alright. I could have gone a lot better. Definitely could have gone a lot better. Do we still have healing going on? Doesn't look like it. Whoops. Nothing like accidentally firing bullets while trying to switch to the heal. Okay. So, did that count for the Hansmanagola? I don't think it did because we already killed raptors, I believe. Now, the slime Triceratops... The Triceratops we've seen. The slime I have not seen anywhere, and the spiders and alien insects, I'm not sure if those are working properly because it has that weird appending text of pipe night at the end. I have waited till nighttime during the mining process and whatnot to see if I could actually get it to count. I unfortunately was unable to actually make that happen. So I don't know what's going on with those, but probably shouldn't be using up too many of these health kits. Looks like we also need to get some food, and here are some Talos Guardians, huh? Alright, if we go to our PDA, if we went to... what was it, Bad Karma? So if we activate that mission... Kill 3 Talon Guardians. I'm sorry, Talon, not Talos. wrong game for Talos. Let's see if we can actually deal with these guys here. Reload. Yeah. No. Get away. Double kill! And we just reached level 10 for that. Oh good, food. I could very well use this food. So we have successfully completed Bad Karma. Where did the third guy die at? Should be around here somewhere. At least I think. It's really hard to see bodies, to be honest. Looks like the other body is MIA. Wait, is this it? Do I see it here? No, that was weird terrain coloring. Okay. We apparently have lost the third body. Oh well. So we hit level 10. We got this repair station, which I forgot to put down. Let's put down this repair station. And actually start making up that hover vessel I had pre-built in a previous playthrough I did solo. We can check out how the blueprint system has changed, because they have done some work on it. I don't think it's too significant, because as far as I'm aware, you just kind of make it magically in middle of nowhere, Centralville kind of thing. Like you have a built-in factory of sorts that builds it for you. It seems a little weird, but I understand why they don't really have any other way to do it at this point in time. I even have some lights on the outside, and I think those light blocks I had on me were ones that were also outside, but I haven't put them out again. But that'll be another access. Now, this thing is actually pretty big. Is there a front to this thing? Maybe that. Might be that. I don't know where to put this, actually. I didn't really know how big this was going to be. I didn't really take it into consideration. I guess there is probably best spot ever. Okay, so we put that in and hit repair. It does not make sense to repair now. Wait until the tool gets more damage. Okay. Well, I guess I repaired that. Can I repair this? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Interesting. So we repaired our drill, and our assault rifle was smidgen on the assault rifle. That's a weird little tool. We got more of these corn dogs. Do we have anything that can actually restore health? We do. We have those salamis. Go ahead and grab another one of those to eat. Aloe vera, the seaweed snack can go in there. The raw meat can go in there as well. least for the moment. And this stuff can go in here, though I should probably have some bandages on me in the event we need them. The money cards and the gold coins can chill. Okay, so we hit level 10. Let's head back into the deck tree. Hover vessel. We need to unlock the drill module. Sorry, throat is dorping on me a bit. Open up our inventory and go to blueprints. Hover vessel. To factory. Okay, so we can put the materials in here for this hover vessel. So we need 325 iron ingots, 222 copper ingots, 173 cobalt, and 114 silicon. I don't think I'm going to remember all that, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab these materials out of here. Copper, cobalt, and a silicon, I said. What does silicon look like? That's promethium pellets. Silicon? Hello? What? Ah, there's silicon. Okay, there we go. Alright, back to the blueprint. 325. Alright, 325 iron ingots have been put into there. Let's see. 222 copper ingots. 173 cobalt. Wow, that was perfect. No finickiness needed. 114. Probably easier just to do that really quick. There we go. We have put all the materials in for that. Now, because we didn't put any blocks in, like the direct resulting blocks that it's going to be building, the time it's going to take to craft is still the same, 13 minutes, 49 seconds. If we actually put in some of the small, like, steel blocks or whatever I put in there, that timer would have cut down quite significantly. But alas, I didn't do that, so, oh well. We are going to have plenty of assault rifle ammunition on us, though. Over 2,000 bullets. That is a lot. I actually don't think I need that many, so I'm going to put the rest of the bullets into that ammo box. Let's see, has the cannon turrets finished? They have not. That is perfectly fine. So, it's going to take us a decent chunk of time to get that hover vessel started, so let's actually head out during night here. Actually, I should probably check. What do we need at the moment? Most off. Definitely not copper. Cobalt seems fine. Gold and Sathium we can't access yet, along with Airstrom. Silicon we seem to be fine on. Iron ingots probably is going to be needed the most, since we can burn through that pretty fast. So let's head out to our nearest iron ore patch that we've been mining, which I believe is that one over there that has 92%. It's the one we've been going to. I should probably grab my motorcycle, though. Motorcycle was in here. Can I also have my personal light on during this? It seems like I can, but it doesn't really seem like it's doing anything. No, who knows? Maybe we'll find some nighttime enemies around here. I don't want to accidentally jump right into the hole of our iron ore spot. Light? Hello. There we go. Let's see. Hole is here. Aha. Okay, here we go. Down we go. So yeah, I've done quite a bit of mining here already with the drill. And essentially, this is what the drill T2 does. It's very useful. Auto picks up everything. You kind of just have to look around and mine. I'm gonna take a drink. Hopefully it'll fix my throat issue going on. Oh. There we go, I think. So yeah. I highly recommend for people that are starting this game to immediately build the drill T2 or try to find one as soon as possible. It is going to be a lifesaver for mining purposes up until you can get a hover vessel or a small vessel for mining purposes. Now, of course, we got one building already as it is, but this is a design that I had built and worked on for quite a bit, and it works fairly well. It doesn't work terribly great as a hover vessel. I think small vessels and capital vessels would probably work better for mining purposes like this, but those are much further down the line in terms of materials that I would like to use for those kind of things, and the drill turrets on them aren't exactly the best, since they actually have to be manned. They are a bit better for the purposes of multiplayer, though, for sure, when you actually have multiple people with you, because someone can fly the vehicle and, you know, depending on how many friends you have, like up to 4 additional friends, so you have 5 people on the server. 4 of them will be taking control of drill modules, drill turrets, as one person's flying around. It is a wonderful little thing for multiplayer, but for single player purposes, the hover vessel I have found to be the best, since the drills on that do not require a person to actually operate. There is one other thing under the tech tree under hover vessel, if we were to take a quick look. The drill turrets are the ones that I'm talking about. They have a capital vessel and hover vessel variant that both of you have to unlock individually. Those are the ones that require someone actually to be mining from. Now, they're essentially a drill T2. Like what I'm using right now, just for a vehicle. It's like I said, really nice for multiplayer, not so much for single player. But it's something to look into if you're playing for co-op. Also, mining normally like this gives you XP, so it's very helpful to get a little bit of XP to start with to level up. Though I'm on the highest XP settings, as you saw in the first episode. I don't know what the XP is like on lower settings, but I wanted this Let's Play to kind of go along smoothly without me having to do a stupid amount of grinding. Which this game could very well offer if you really want to go into that sort of thing, but I have too many games I play to really warrant spending 10 hours plus mining and waiting for auto miners and whatnot to want to worry about all that. Alright, how much iron ore are we actually up to? 288. That is not that much, honestly. It really isn't. So let's keep mining out the edges here, wherever we can. Mine up on the edges as well. I'm essentially trying to mine out this entire iron ore patch. We have other ones on the planet that we can access if we need them for the purposes of getting with the materials or using auto miners on them. Which we will be building those as soon as possible when we have access to those, because they are going to save me a lot of time and effort of having to do all this. It would just be more of a waiting around thing for them, but there's plenty of other stuff to be doing while those things do their thing. Plus, once we actually have a farm up and running, I can be harvesting those, the plants that we get there, and kind of like just AFK to some degree in the game. Well, like maybe I have a video rendering or something, so the auto miners can actually be running while I'm not playing. Normally the auto miners will continue mining on a server setup without anyone there. There's a mine cap and everything for that involved, so something to keep in mind of. The higher the mining tier, though, the auto miner tier, the better. But since single player is only going to be loaded and running when I'm here, I'll have to spend a little bit of time, I'm sure, AFK to let those things run and whatnot. But once we have access to a food system, because without it, I could very easily starve to death with no food. Or actually, I wonder if they ever fixed this. There's a unintended gameplay function of you not eating and never dying if you have a place with a medical bay. because the damage you take from not eating doesn't instantly kill you, but it's not enough to overcome a medical bay healing you, so you could actually stay permanently alive AFK at a medical bay, and maybe we'll show that off at some point to see if it's still working or not. It'd be hilarious if it is. Also, all those blueprints you saw in my inventory, some of those are the default ones that come with the game. You will have access to most of those. I have put up a lot of my blueprints up onto the Steam Workshop, which this game is tied into, so if you ever wanted to grab one of those to use for yourself in your own world or in multiplayer, you very well have access to do so, and I will definitely be designing some more ships as time goes on and putting them up there, so everyone here will have access to them. Feel free to always put down below in the comment suggestions and things you would like to see me build, by the way. I'd be very much interested. Because, like I said, there's a lot to this game that I actually haven't touched, and they're still adding new things to the game, so don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to suggest something. Alright, we good? Let's see, we got 531 iron ore. I could use a bit more, honestly. Though, how do we get out of here anymore? I should probably make sure I have a way out, yeah? Probably help. Up and over. Need to get this mine down just a bit. Yeah, another thing about a hover vessel or vehicle, you can get in and out of these holes a bit easier, and create your own ramps and whatnot a bit easier with them than this drill is offering me. Still somewhat of a pain to get access to everything, but it's not terrible. Plus, we're getting some crushed stone in the event we need more concrete to expand our base underground or whatever. What just happened there? Did we cause a tree to collapse? I have no idea. But alright, we got a little bit of a ramp in here. Let's head back to the base, start out with some iron ingots being processed. And there we go. Start with some iron ingots getting processed, and we'll have to call it an episode because this one's gone on a bit long. I think next episode we'll start exploring again for places that we have not touched and that are not hostile to me, so we can actually start looting them and exploring our planet a bit more in depth. We might actually hit up that village, because there should be a few things there that we can pick up, but we'll have to be a little cautious of them, because there are a few... That's weird, that door was open. We'll have to probably kill off a few of those guys there before we have access to everything, but that'll have to be it for this episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. I hope you guys have enjoyed and are enjoying this series. I know I am. Till next time, though, as always, take it easy.